Good morning everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So yesterday was another grinding day, and you can see we did have this range. I think we'll see that on the lower time frames. We sort of ranged about here, and then we've broken through, not really yesterday, but this morning during the Asian session we've broken up. So I'm not entirely convinced about the break at the moment. Probably see a bit of a retest coming. I am concerned about this. So we have a pretty solid grouping of the oscillators in overbought territory, and that is pretty much on the higher time frame. So that's always an indication that we are looking really tired, and we should be very cautious and watching out for any change in direction at the moment. But the trend is up, and the bulls are going to keep buying until they get a signal that tells them to stop buying. And at the moment there is no real signal to tell you to stop buying. Everything is trending to the upside. So we sort of pretty much in a channel, or no matter which way you look at it, channel wedge, but we are overbought on most of the higher time frames as well, and you can see how we mucked around here before shooting through and then coming up again. So those levels, let's just get to them on the hour, because it's kind of pointless looking at them on the 3 hour. So yesterday you can see pretty much most of the day sideways, a little bit of a dip, bit of an opportunity to buy in down here, and rallied a bit, came back to test this zone here of 31,370, and then after hours we've tagged the next level, which is 31,482. Again, look at my oscillators. This is not an area I want to be long. I want to wait for the pullbacks. Now, this is one of those situations where you need to be on the 15-minute charts to get your opportunities. And the reason I say that is you can see yesterday there wasn't really much of an opportunity. Here, bouncing off the 150 was probably your entry at the open. And we mucked around quite a bit, and then only sort of late in the session came up. So I would expect pretty much more of the same today. So this has been after hours. We have pretty much a gap here from the close of last night, so that's an area that would be tested. Pullbacks back into, let's get to the hour. So pullbacks back onto this area here of 31,396 would offer value to buy. Even as much as 31,370, that's also going to offer some value to buy. Just be careful. This does not look very appetizing at the moment. So it's kind of, to me, it's looking like if you're sitting with a long and price action starts doing this, you'll be trading your stop up below each of these swing lows at the moment, because there's a lot of volatility at them. Well, it's not quite volatility, but there's low volumes, and it can go either way. So I don't think there's much of a catalyst at the moment either to drive it. So we're going to have to either wait for the catalyst, but I personally would prefer a deeper pullback. A deeper pullback would allow you to get in and hold a bit longer. So at the moment, looking at the 15-minute to trade, wait for the pullbacks back into the zone of 31,396, 31,400 area, and should be an opportunity to buy in there again. And you're going to have to chase the measured moves. There's no two ways about that. There's nothing else on offer here. See, this is the first measured move we've got here. So when we talk about measured moves in the current context, we are talking about this swing high here. Takes us to a measured move around 31,547, 31,550 area. So all those round numbers are going to be targets. So 31,500, 31,550, 31,600, and so on and so on. So you'll find measured moves that are going to start targeting those levels. And the last thing I just want to point out here, especially on the hour, is if I put our trend line like that and our trend line like that, we have a bit of a channel, but you can see a strong move up, and then we had that channel there, which we broke below, came back up, and now we're sort of rounding. If you can see that, we're starting to round. And the minute we start forming lower highs, that could be a signal that you've got a much deeper pullback brewing. But until that happens, this trend is up. There's no reason to be panicking at the moment. Go with the trend and just get down to the lower time frames and look for the opportunities down there. That's going to be the better way to look at it. Any break below these swing lows at the moment will get me cautious, and I'll wait and see what transpires, especially this level here. You can see there are 4 touches here, so that is a fairly significant level of 31,247 or 31,250 area. Okay, anyway, that's it for me today. Very careful, lower time frames, and long it is, look for the opportunity to buy into this, but keep your stops really tight, because I have a feeling something is brewing. There's going to be some catalyst that is going to drop this market sharply to a deeper pullback, and that's going to give us much better opportunities to buy into it. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.